Well, yeah, that's right, Gordy. Alumni, plenty of Irish fans, and students all gathered this weekend for another type of game. It began like most Notre Dame football games.
It's a traditional football game in the sense that the object is to score more points than the opponent.
The two team captains facing each other as the ref tosses the coin in the air for the traditional coin toss.
And it looks like Ohio Northern has won the coin toss and elected to receive.
Each half is about 10 minutes with a modified running clock. We're trying to get the entire event done in about an hour so the crowd stays engaged.
And the Irish kick off.
It's a unique kind of football played with remote-controlled robots.
The first couple of years we played, it was an inter-squad game. It was the robot blue-gold game before the Notre Dame blue-gold game. And then it became an intercollegiate competition when Ohio Northern University got involved.
That was on April 20th, 2012. The two universities played the first ever robotic football game. Notre Dame won the first matchup. Then in 2013, Ohio Northern, out of Ada, Ohio, won the second matchup. Now this year, the two teams met again. It
really teaches engineering at the single problem level as well as the more project management level, which these kids are going to see when they go out into the workforce.
Jim Schmiedler is an associate professor with Notre Dame's Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering Department.
The students build these robots. They're remote controlled, but semi-autonomous. The passing game is particularly robot controlled. The students simply press a button. They play with a souvenir-sized football, and they play some modified rules to encourage passing. You get more points for completing a pass than you do for scoring a touchdown. So this was the brainchild of three alumni from Notre Dame, one of whom had a son who was a student here, and they were going through some of his old notes and found a sketch of a robot football player.
That student was Brian Hederman, who was studying engineering. He died in 1995. His father, named Bill, is one of the sponsors. The entire competition and the award plaque were inspired by a drawing that Brian left behind.
It's turned out to be a real interesting challenge. There's technical challenges for working on a single robot, and then there's sort of teamwork challenges for building a team of robots, and then there's other challenges for coordinating them in a game like this.
When you work on a project for this long, you get involved with it not only on a professional level, but also on a personal level, because you begin to care about your work more than you normally would.
Brendan Forte, a sophomore mechanical engineering student, is the president of the Notre Dame robotics football team.
This year I began to take more of a leadership role as the president's kind of the job. And I did not only more of the design work, but also a lot more of the administration and getting other people involved. We increased our membership in the club threefold, so we were able to get a lot more people involved. We got the United States Naval Academy involved, Purdue Kokomo, and a few other Purdue schools in the area. It takes several years to get a full team going.
About 3 years ago we started this with just a few robots trying to tag on to the Notre Dame team. 2 years ago we came here with a full team and they beat us rather easily. Last year we won, and then so this is the first time that home field advantage hasn't held.
The Polar Bears from Ohio Northern defeated the Fighting Irish on their home field. The Ohio Northern team certainly came through with a passing grade. The Irish students still have some work to do.
I think it'd be great if we could have some kind of a league, just because it generates lots of interest.
We believe the Naval Academy will build a full team, and we'll have Notre Dame versus Navy in the fall of 2015, probably in conjunction with the Notre Dame Navy football game here in South Bend.
It's a great event. I think having kids excited about something going on in engineering is fantastic.
Well, this year marked the 6th annual robotic football game. Officials are hoping next year more colleges and universities can compete. Back to you, Gordy, in the studio.